Hello all and welcome to another Kevin Entertainment video. It's Art here with the feature premiere react for MLB 24 for March 7th. First of all, I will say this. We had two of them today because I'm filming this on March 7th. We had two of them today. It was the ratings reveal special and it was the feature presentation premiere for Road to the Show and franchise, and also presentation was today. So those three things were in one, and then the ratings reveal was in the other. The ratings reveal, I'm going to say this for, is it was 3.5 hours long. It was ratings reveals, diamond reveals, and highest player reveals for each team. Oakland is where you would expect Oakland to be. My Cardinals fall right where I expected them to be, and so on and so forth. It may take me forever to collect the Los Angeles Dodgers. It may take everybody forever to collect the Los Angeles Dodgers. Who knows? I'm going to need massive pack luck this year, as I do every year. Because, you know, when I play, I'm team no money spent. So, even when I worked my job at the theater and I had even more extra income to spend before the theater got shut down, I still didn't buy stubs and stuff. Because I didn't see paying the money just to get virtual currency. Because the good thing about MLB The Show, at least in past years, we don't know about 24 yet this year, but we know from 06, which is when it started, to 2023, we know that the show has always been a grind 99. If you work hard enough and play hard enough, you can get the good stuff. If you work hard enough and you play long enough and you do good things, you can get the good stuff. So that's not going to change this year, especially since we're getting free packs every week and we're doing all that jazz. And I expect like chase packs to return and all that jazz too. But we'll find out on the 14th when they do the Diamond Dynasty feature premiere. But so that covers the roster reveal special. Although I will say this, that Roflo and the other gentleman whose name I can't remember did a wonderful job in keeping what could have been a boring special to be informative, to be funny, and to be interactive, because they interacted with the chat very, very well. They had interviews on, like Hunter Prince was on, and a lot of people from San Diego Studios were on, talking about how they came up with the ratings and all that. And they were questions, and they asked the questions that players like myself would want to ask. So I thought they did a wonderful job. So that's what I'll say about that. Now with the other feature premiere, which was Road to the Show franchise and presentation. Ashley Sanders hosted this one. And I think, first of all, Road to the Show had a big announcement that they dropped right before the premiere, the day before the premiere, which was yesterday, the 6th of March, in that for the first time ever in Road to the Show, you can create a female ball player, thanks to people like Olivia Perchado, who's playing in the minor leagues right now, and a couple other female low A and middle A minor leaguers, and of course Tony Stone being in the game and things like that. I, for one, think it's a wonderful thing because, like, baseball has always had females playing it. Baseball has a history of females playing it, in the sense that we had the All-American Girls Professional Baseball League. If you've ever seen the movie A League of Their Own, you know that league existed for like 12 or 13 years during and after World War II. So females have always been involved in the game of baseball itself. So the fact that we can play as a female and include a much bigger audience in the game, that's excellent to me. I don't mind that at all. For goodness sake, we have women's UFC, we have women's soccer, we have women's basketball, although a lot of those sports aren't watched very much, with the exceptions of women's UFC. I'm just stating it as a fact. I'm not stating opinion. I think that it's important to have separate but equal leagues. And I say separate because I don't think, on average, that, you know, male stars have longer strides, they have more oxygen, they have more muscle mass. It's science. So it's important to have women's leagues, and it's important to represent them in the professional sports, because I know FIFA has the women's league, or EA Sports Soccer has the women's league. I think the NBA includes WNBA players. So it's time for baseball to do the same thing, and that's great to see. And I'm glad that, speaking more on Road to the Show, it is one of the modes I play, along with franchise. I touch the game. I mostly play Diamond Dynasty. I play Road to the Show. I play, I'll play storylines for certain. And I play franchise as well. So I dabble in almost everything the show has to offer, because I play about 1,000 hours to 1,200 hours of the show a year, and that's not an exaggeration. I've actually done the math. Last year for 23, I think I did 1,300 hours and 1,300 hours and 29 minutes across all three platforms: the Switch, the PS5, and the Xbox Series X. So this is a game I sink a ton of time into. So to see it expand and to see it do more is awesome. To see it have the draft combine, have the first day be drills day, and the next 3 days, which the combine is 4 days, be games, so that you can affect your draft rating, your draft stock, if you will, is simply top-notch and amazing. And for the first time in years, franchise mode got actual improvements, not necessarily to gameplay. Well, they did get some gameplay improvements. They got bigger bases. They got a pitch clock. They got the throw-over rule, that if you can throw over twice, but if you throw over the third time, you get him, or else he gets awarded the next base. So all that factors in. All that completely factors in. And I like the fact that you can now play franchise mode the way you want to play. You can play the full 9 innings, 162, if you want to sink the time investment. But if you want to say, hey, only bring me in the 7th or later during a tight situation where the game's on the line, you can now do that, and you can set it up to bring you in to every game. So it will sim the games where that doesn't happen, but the games where that does happen, you can play the pivotal points and ostensibly make franchise mode a 3 or 4 inning game that is just going to be amazing. It's going to change the way people play franchise. Because I know for me, since I play a ton of Diamond Dynasty, playing franchise over the last few years has become a daunting task. Because I either keep up with it through the season and play each game as it happens throughout the year, or I give up halfway and just go into Diamond Dynasty and Road to the Show. So maybe by doing this, I can set it in such a way to where I can actually keep up with the 2024 Major League Baseball regular season and play it that way. The presentation is, we're going to have more on-field widgets, or like going to break widgets, which is cool, as long as they keep changing. I know last year we had the on-field widget and it only ever showed Boston and Baltimore. It never showed the teams that were on the field. Like, I could be playing, let's say for instance, the old rivalry of the Cardinals and Cubs. It would still say Boston. It would say Chicago and St. Louis on the scoreboard, but the logos for Baltimore and for Boston would show up. So that's something they say they're going to have fixed. I'll believe it when I see it. I know they worked on brand new presentations for story mode. I know the menus got to refresh. They look gorgeous. I cannot wait to dive into this game next week. We are a week away from me getting my hands on it, and with no tech test, it's going to be amazing to get my hands on it. Let me tell you, I just can't wait. We know we're finally getting a minor league play-by-play announcer, so the minor leagues are no longer going to be quiet. I believe it's Ryan Gesellman. He's been in Road to the Show doing the podcast thing. He is now going to be the play-by-play man in the booth, which makes it feel better. It will lend more authenticity, because I know the minor league teams do actually have play-by-play men, so it'll lend more authenticity and not just leave for boring times when you're in the minor leagues. I hope, now, I didn't hear them say this, but I hope that they fix the progression thing, the progression meter, because I've had excellent back-to-back years in the minors, and even like 3 or 4 or 5, and I won't get promoted, and it's weird. Or I'll get temporarily promoted and then sent back down. It's kind of stupid. But it is what it is. We are getting new presentations for also in franchise for the regional broadcast. So like I would get like a show Midwest for the Cardinals, and you would get show Northwest for Seattle, and show Coast for LA, for both the LA teams, and show San Diego for Padres, and then you would get like a Nesson look for the Red Sox. So everything there has changed. It is just going to be amazing, and I think it's really going to be good. Now next week we have 2 things to cover. 2 things to cover. 2. I'm going to try to cover the Dev tourney, but that thing is going to go all day on the 13th. But I will do a video for the feature premiere for the Diamond Dynasty. I'll cover that as soon as it's done airing and get that up for you as quickly as possible, because the game does come out that night. So I will be covering that, and quick turnaround on that one. But those are my thoughts on the feature presentations that happened on March 7th. I really did love the ratings reveal show. I think they did a bang-up job with it. I think that Ropeflow is the right guy for it. I think that the other man was a great color man. They were having fun back and forth because they were fans. They were reporting the baseball information, the game information, but they're fans of the games, and you can definitely tell. So that was very important too. And the feature premieres have been on point this year by divulging a ton of information. I like that we're going to have fielding moments for the first time ever too. We're going to have fielding moments for the first time ever too, which are going to be amazing. I haven't got my hands on them, but I can't wait to get my hands on them. It is going to be a top-notch thing that we see. It's going to be great. It's going to be fun, and I cannot wait. It's going to be a blast, a party, and it's just going to simply be fun times. But until next time, you know I make videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday at 12:30 p.m. Central, 10:30 p.m. Pacific, 1:30 p.m. Eastern. Please like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more. Please ding the notification bell to be notified when I upload a video. And without further ado, because like these videos are coming out on Fridays, so these are bonus videos for y'all, because I'm doing this to see if you guys like it. And right now, the analytics on it say you guys love it, so this may be a permanent feature on the channel for February and March, when the game comes out every year. But until next time, play ball. We're about to play some ball, because the early access starts next 1 week from today, basically at 11 p.m. my time. So I will see you again soon, and peace.